Hey friends, how are you? Coming at you live here from Minnesota, getting ready to go to a wedding in a few hours. I've got a little bit of work to get done before I do that, but I have had a ton of questions about where I get my lashes, and so maybe sometimes you guys see my pictures. Sorry, I just finished my hair too, so it's kind of crazy. Well, it's not even finished, but anyway, sometimes my pictures, like my lashes look amazing, and I feel like when you have like lashes and eyebrows, you don't need a whole lot of makeup. I'm not huge. I don't wear a ton of makeup. So I like to keep it quick and do what I can. And I used to get my lashes done. I actually had like the extension ones put in, the individuals, and the closest place to me was like a 30-minute drive. And then with kids and stuff, I just had no time to do that. And then I'm really bad about like, I would like start to like pick them, and then I lost all my lashes and they were gone completely. So this is what I use. They're super cheap. They're not even that expensive, but they look amazing. So they're these Ardell lashes. It's the number is 105 black, and these are what I use, and I love them because they're cheap. I can actually wear them for a couple of days. So if I want to wear them and sleep in them, what I'll do is I just use like the towelette things to wash off my face and my makeup, and then I'll leave those. And if you're a pretty chill sleeper where you don't toss and turn a whole lot, they'll actually stay and look good. You can just touch them up with a little glue the next morning. I have this little thing here that kind of holds the lashes. So I'll show you, and I'll put them on because I don't have any on right now. And then I just use this duo adhesive. And what I'll do too is I'll actually put up a link to these. I just get them on Amazon. I used to get them at Target, but again, trying to like go to Target, if you have Amazon Prime, just get them on Prime. One, they're cheaper. Two, they're to your house in like 2 days. So okay, so it only takes a couple of minutes. I do like to do a couple things first. I like to put on eyeliner, so it kind of gives me like a guide as to where I want that lash to go. And then I will do mascara really quick just underneath it. You don't have to curl them, but just so that those lashes are dark before you put the actual lash on. So let me see if I can prop this up here and get kind of a good spot. So I'll pull my hair back just so it's kind of not in my way. The glue that I use, it's white, and then once it dries, it will go on, it'll dry up clear, and you can always touch up a little bit of eyeliner over it. This does take some practice and some time, so you're just going to pull it off, and you kind of want to pull it off gently, okay? And you're going to hold it. If I'm doing my right eye, I'm going to hold this on the right side, and I just kind of get it in there like that, so then I can put the glue on. Okay, you're going to do just a kind of a thin layer of glue on top of the lash. Okay, and the key to this is patience. So patience and practice. And don't worry if you kind of get globs of it all over the place, because it all ends up drying clear anyways. And like I said, just kind of patience and practice. So it's just a really thin line of glue on there. Okay, and then you're going to blow on it. You want it to get a little bit tacky, so if you put it on right away, it's just kind of like kind of scooch all over your eye, so you want to let it get a little bit tacky. Give it maybe like 30 seconds. And then the key to this is I'm going to use this to put it on, and then I'll use this pink piece to kind of push it into my eye, really as close to that lash line as you can get. And I like these ones because they're definitely a little more natural, where someone's going to look at you and be like, are those lashes hers or not? They're not super duper dark, but they're just good enough. Okay, so you want to put it on close to your eye. So hold on, and I'll show you guys. And I'm kind of going to use my finger to hold it down a little bit. Okay, so you're going to use this kind of pink piece here to really push it down into that lash line. Okay, so I've got the first lash on, and I told you guys it's going to look a little bit white until it dries, okay? And you want to make sure you don't go too far into your into your eyelid, like this way, because if you go in too far, when you blink, it's going to bug you. And then I'm just looking at it and seeing, okay, I need to push it down a little bit more. I know you guys are getting like up close here, but I'll just use this to push it. And then just leave it alone and let it dry. Okay, so that's one. I'll let that one dry. It's fairly close into my lash line, so I kind of use that eyeliner as like a guide. And then while that one's drying, I'll do the other side. And I'm gonna make sure it's really pushed into there. And guys, if you mess up, just take it off and start over, okay? So now I'll do the other side. And there's always gonna be one side that's easier than the other. So now I'll do the same thing. I'm doing the left lash, so I'll hold it this way, okay? Same thing, thin layer of glue. Okay, just a real thin layer, but again, don't worry if it's not perfect, if it's goopy, if it globs, because it'll dry and you can always just go in and touch it up, okay? So remember, blowing it a little bit, let it get kind of tacky, because you want to make sure that it's going to stick once you put it on. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do this other one here. All right. So for me, it's actually my right side that's easier to do because I'm right-handed. My left is a little bit harder. So again, you just use that kind of little pink piece on the end to just push it really in to that lash line. And you can even pull up a little bit on the lid to kind of get it closer. And then you're just going to leave it alone. Okay. So there, now I have my lashes on. You can already see that the right one here has already started to dry. So there's only a little bit of the white glue left where I kind of had too much of it on there. And then this one still looks really white, but it'll all dry in a second. And there you go. Then your lashes are on. And so you just have to give it time to dry because you're like, oh my God, it's white. It's going to stay like that, but it won't. It dries, and then you can always take a little bit of liner and kind of put it over it and just give it a second. But then now my lashes are put on. I look a little bit more awake and put together. And especially if you're like rolling out of bed like this, then, you know, you're like, I woke up like this. So yeah, Denise, the tool, depending on the pack that you buy, this tool does come with the lashes. With the 4-pack like this, it doesn't, but you can, there's usually ones that you can buy with like it's like a single pack of lashes if you want to try it, and it will come with the glue and it will come with the tool. And then there's this tool that kind of goes sideways, and there's another one that I had that I actually liked better because I could use it for, like, I use my right hand. It kind of goes straight onto it, and so you would just go straight onto your eyes like that. But I love the tool. It's super easy. And guys, the whole pack of these is like anywhere from $9 to $11. So you're paying like $2 for your lashes basically. And once you have the tool and the glue, you're done. So anyways, I will post a picture up after once these are all totally dry, because this one's still not quite dry and that one has a little bit more to dry. But there you go. Quick and easy. So anyways, that's it. That's my lashes. And I'll post the link for the lashes for the Amazon one in a little bit. Bye, guys.